back to Bochiknot and Bochiknot.com. My name is Nicole. In this channel you will find everything macrame related, from DIY pattern tutorials to tips and tricks videos and videos on how to get started with macrame. So this is a great channel if you're looking for macrame related content. So if you guys want to stay tuned for more, then please subscribe. So things have been really intense lately. A lot is happening around the world, and I just wanted to say I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. And if you guys are stuck at home like me with not a whole lot to do, now is a great time to brush up on your macrame skills and try to advance your macrame skill set so that hopefully you can continue or start making stunning macrame patterns. So once a month, I usually come out with a tips and tricks tutorial on YouTube. And today we will be going over 3 different ways to incorporate colored cord into your macrame patterns using the double half hitch knot. And one of these methods is how to make a friendship bracelet pattern. So I know when I was younger, I made a ton of friendship bracelets, and little did I know that was actually macrame. And so I will be going over that with you guys today. What I found important with this is how you actually arrange your colored cord before you even start making the knots will have a significant impact on how the pattern will look like. Give this a video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it, and let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. And with that, let's begin. There are many different ways to incorporate colored cord into a pattern. This first one I'm going to show you is relatively simple. All you have to do is alternate the colored cord with non-colored cord, or you can alternate colored cord with other colored cord. What I've done here is I've alternated colored cord with natural cord, and then on the far right side I'm going to start making a row of diagonal double half hitch knots to the left. Starting with the far right cord as the anchor cord, make a row of double half hitch knots to the left, and then you can start seeing how the colored cord is incorporated with the pattern. It really follows how you've placed or attached the cords onto the dowel. Then repeat on the left side, mirroring what we just did on the right, starting with the far left cord as the anchor cord for a row of double half hitch knots. Then you will see, once this is complete, that the pink cord will be centered in between the natural colored cord. This is a very simplistic way to incorporate colored cord into your macrame patterns using double half hitch knots. If you continue with the V-shaped double half hitch knot pattern, the colored cord will continue to shift outwards. Then it will start over again from the center and then back outwards again. You can also incorporate color while making rows of horizontal double half hitch knots too, using the same method. But instead of making diagonal double half hitch knots, take another strand of cord as the anchor cord to make continuous rows of horizontal double half hitch knot rows. With the horizontal double half hitch knot rows, that means that the colored cord incorporated will stay the same throughout. So that means the alternating colored cord that you started with in the beginning, that pattern will stay the same throughout. So instead of incorporating the colored cord by attaching them onto an object such as a dowel or a ring, you can add colored cord onto the already attached cord by making vertical double half hitch knots. So to begin, take your colored cord and attach it onto the far left 2 vertical cords with an overhand knot. This is a great method to use if you want to make various shapes or patterns using colored cord. Once you have made the overhand knot, tuck it in the back, and then take the longer end of the colored cord and make a half hitch knot. Continue to the right with the next set of 2 cords and make a vertical double half hitch knot with a colored cord. If you're curious to know how much cord you need for your projects to make these kinds of patterns, you can refer to my golden ratio tutorial on how to precisely measure cord for your macrame projects, and I'll post a link to that in the video description below. Continue to the right, making 3 more vertical double half hitch knots, using 2 anchor cords in the middle at a time. To add another row of a different colored cord, simply take another strand of colored cord and repeat the steps that we had just did with the pink color right above. You can definitely make a variety of shapes and patterns using this method of vertical double half hitch knots with colored cord. Now I will stop the purple cord after the second vertical double half hitch knot, and I'm going to add a blue colored cord to the right. So repeat the same steps as we did before with the pink and purple colored cord by starting with an overhand knot, tucking it in the back, and then continue with vertical double half hitch knots to the right. Then we're going to bring it back over to make another row of blue colored cord so that it kind of forms a rectangle shape. To bring the colored cord back the other way, alternate the direction in which the vertical double half hitch knots are made. So now we're facing over to the left. And then continue this until you've reached the start of the blue colored cord. Using this method with colored cord, you can make a variety of patterns such as geometric designs or lettering as well. All you have to do to tuck the loose cord in is to turn the pattern upside down and using a crochet hook, tuck the excess cord ends through the loops from the knots at the back. This third method I'm going to show you to incorporate colored cord using double half hitch knots is the friendship bracelet method. So I don't know about you guys, but when I was a lot younger, I used to make friendship bracelets all the time, and little did I know that was macrame. And so to make that alternating colored pattern, you'll need to start with alternating colored cords as well from the very beginning. So what I'm going to do here is make a series of nestled mount lark's head knots. So if you haven't seen this knot, I did introduce it a few weeks ago on my Bochiknot Macramé knot series. So if you are interested, you can check out the link in the video description below. A nestled mount lark's head knot is pretty much lark's head knot within a lark's head knot within a lark's head knot. I had used this knot to begin with because I wanted to alternate the separate strands of colored cord. Instead of having them in pairs with just individual lark's head knots, I made nestled mount lark's head knots. So as you can see here, all the colored cords are separated on the left and on the right. So to begin the friendship bracelet pattern, we'll start with the far right cord as the anchor cord for a row of diagonal double half hitch knots over to the left, stopping in the center. Then repeat on the left side, mirroring what we just did on the right. This method is very similar to the first method that I had showed you in this tutorial. The main difference is the starting point, because in the first method we had alternated the cord using individual lark's head knots, but in this method we alternating the cord using nestled mount lark's head knots, which does make a difference in how the pattern turns out. Repeat the pattern by starting with the far right cord as the anchor cord and continue with another row of double half hitch knots in the center. Once you continue with this pattern, you will see that the colors will start forming a V-shaped pattern on its own, going the other way. And this is what we call the friendship bracelet pattern. As you can see, the V-shaped pattern of the purple and the pink are going the other direction. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions or comments in the comment section below, and I will see you guys next time. So I just want to let you guys know that this weekend I will be releasing a comprehensive macrame course that will include over 15 DIY macrame projects and over 15 best practices, tips, and tricks from getting started with macrame to how to best create and design your own macrame patterns. This course is structured in video format and will go over from start to finish on the basic knots you need to know, how to get started with macrame, what you should be setting up, to how to create your own designs. So for those of you who are interested, stay tuned for more information. You can check the link in the video description below, or you can sign up for email notifications on Bochiknot.com. Another alternative to that is if you're looking for more macrame videos but you want to do it at your own pace, you can subscribe to Patreon, where you'll get access to more DIY macrame patterns, more tips and tricks, and more one-on-one guidance with me. So if you guys are interested in that, you can also check that out in the video description below.